So then you take your derivative, just your derivative of marginal profit equation. So we'll go 147 over 500, so it multiplies by 2, and then plus 37.8. Now, I think I saw on the other page that 37.8 was 189 over 5. Is that what? Yeah, 189 over 5. So then we'll just we'll go ahead and we'll sub in 150 into this. We get negative 147 over 500 times 150 plus 189 over 5. So if we can reduce the 150, we divide it by 50, we get 3. If we divide this by 50, we get 10. 10. So we're going to get here P prime 150 is equal to, let's see, 441. 441 over 10 plus now 189 times 2 would be 380, so 378 over 10. Okay, and then P prime of 150 is equal to, what would that be there? 22 plus 41, 63, negative 63 over 10. Okay, so the marginal profit of selling 150 CDs is negative $6.30 per unit. Now, this does not mean that you are losing money on the next CD you sell. This means that in order to sell this number in the first place, you're losing money compared to what you could be doing. You could be doing better than this, right? So selling another unit means less profit for the company. So in other words, the price is too low. We are selling too much. What advice should we give this company? It should raise its price. Determine the maximum profit. Okay, now the maximum profit occurs when P prime of x is equal to 0. So let's go back to our profit function for a sec, or our derivative of profit. We had negative 147, so 0 equals negative 147 over 500 plus 189 over 5. That was our, so we multiply everything by 500, we get 0 equals negative 147 plus 18900. So we're multiplying it by 500, and we just add those two things together and we get sorry, I guess an x would be helpful. Sorry, I was thinking to myself, this doesn't make a lot of sense. Okay, so we get 147x equals 18900, and therefore x equals 18900 over 147. X is approximately equal to, so 18900 divided by 147, 128.57. Now, let's look at the profit function for a sec. So we'll zoom this out. Okay, so let's hide everything but the profit function. Now, the best this company can do, okay, is located here. Let's just analyze this for a sec. Okay, the best they can do is sell 128.6 CDs per week, but they're still going to be losing money, right? So this company, you can see its profit is never positive. It never makes enough money in order to justify its business, right? It's always losing money. So the maximum profit here, P of 128.57, is equal to negative 570. So the best the company can do is lose 570 per week. So you can imagine this is an antiquated technology. They're going out of business. You know, how long do they want to stay in business, and how much, you know, how can they minimize the damage of you know, the losses that they have, right? So there would be what you'd be looking at there. The maximum profit here is 570. Now notice, the company's revenue is there. The cost function is up there. Now look, the cost function is always higher than the revenue function. So when you take the revenue minus the cost, you always end up with a negative number, and that is why this company is doomed, right? They're just not going to be able to make any money. Okay, now the unit cost is a different idea. It is the cost to manufacture a single item. All you do to get the unit cost is take the cost function and then divide by the number of items that you sold. So in our case, let's say the unit cost of making 128.57, let's say 129 CDs is C of 129 divided by 129. So let's just quickly get what that is. C of 129 divided by 129, $27.60, and so it's 27.07. And now you see what the problem is. It costs the company $27.07 to make one CD, and they're what are they selling them for, right? If we do lowercase p of x of p of 129, right? We get let's just make the lowercase p of x function here is negative 3 over 20x plus 42, and they're selling them for, let's just write that as a regular number, please. 2265. So it's like they're selling them for $22.65, but they're making them for $27. So they're losing about $5 per sale, give or take. Okay. So there's a bunch of problems here that are good for you to test. Again, I want you to try it with the this one I wouldn't even bother with. I mean, this says the number of prices as an integer. Don't bother. I'm not going to ask you this question. Work on these ones where the cost function, okay? Or just go to your assignment, and your assignment will be the type of question that I'm going to ask. Okay, so again, post anything on the site or have a look at the front page of the site if you want to respond to any of the thinking questions.